I'd like to share some additional options regarding 5-axis swarf. Here's the toolpath that we just finished making, and let's go into our Operations Manager here, do a regen with original, go to our Cut Control tab, and the method of cutting that we chose was to avoid cuts. Now, if we look at the graphic in the bottom right hand corner, you can see that the toolpath is just inside the edge of the surface there. So let's cancel our way out of that. Let's go to our Op Manager and select the Edit function. I'm going to pick right there. I'm going to use my left side hotkey and zoom in to show you that, see how the cutter is cutting just inside of the edge of that surface. Now why? Well, that's because any surface inaccuracies that may happen at the edge of the surface can be overcome by using this method. But let's say, for instance, that you do want to cut the exact edge of that surface. How can we do that? Let's go to our Operations Manager. We'll do a regen with original here. Once again, go to our Cut Control tab and select Exact Surface. Now, there's a very powerful box right here that opens up. It's called Margins. And this gives us complete control over how far from the edge of those surfaces we want to cut. So let's select nothing and say OK, and go ahead and regenerate that path. So once again, let's go up here and let's take a quick look at that path. Snap on it right there and go to our left view. Let's go ahead and zoom in, and we can see that now that cutter's on the exact edge of that surface. Let's go to an isometric view and escape from this. What happens if you want to control the number of cuts? Well, let's go over here to our Operations Manager. Drop down here once again to our Cut Control. And for our cutting method, this time let's choose number of cuts. And let's select 3 cuts and go ahead and make sure our margins are set here. Say OK. You notice that now we have 3 cuts, so we can have absolute control over the amount of material and the passes that we want to have taken there. Let's consider another option, shall we? Let's go here to our Operations Manager. Let's regen. Let's go to our Cut Control tab, go back to Avoid Cuts, and this time when it comes to our vector control, let's choose our side angle here, side tilt angle. Let's make it enough so we can see it clearly and say OK. And let's go to our Operations Manager and select Edit here. And this time let's go ahead and take a look at it. You can see that now we can have complete control over how we want that tool to be addressed, whether it drags across that surface or you'd like it kicked off at an angle. We can even take that 1 notch farther if we like. Let's go back to our isometric view, hit Escape, go to our Operations Manager, and let's combine it. Let's go to our Cut Control, Vector Control. Let's say we have 75 degrees of tilt angle. But let's go ahead and let's put on 20 degrees of lead. And as you can see, it gives us a nice graphic here whenever we make a change to help us understand what that does inside of SURFCAM. So let's say OK. Once again, let's go ahead and go to our Operations Manager and select Edit. And this time, you can clearly see that not only is the tool slanting forward, but it is tilting off at an axis as well. So there's many options that are available inside a 5-axis swarf. Take advantage of those.